Wonders and Miracles lesson together. Thank you for joining me again today. Today we are doing lesson number 332. Fear binds the world. Forgiveness sets it free. The ego makes illusions. Truth undoes its evil dreams by shining them away. Truth never makes attack, it merely is. And by its presence is the mind recalled from fantasies, awaking to the real. Forgiveness binds this presence enter it. Forgiveness bids this presence enter in and take its rightful place within the mind. Without forgiveness is the mind in chains, believing in its own futility. Yet with forgiveness does the light shine through the dream of darkness, offering it hope and giving it the means to realize the freedom that is its inheritance. We would not bind the world again today. Fear holds it prisoner, and yet your love has given us the means to set it free. Father, we would release it now, for as we offer freedom, it is given us, and we would not remain as prisoners while you are holding freedom out to us. And that is our lesson for today, lesson number 332. Fear binds the world. Forgiveness sets it free. Let's see what Jesus has to say to us today. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and fear is the great deceiver. When you have a feeling of fear, you are feeling the disconnection from truth. That is what fear is. That horrible feeling of fear is you leaping off the path towards truth and love into the ditch filled with brambles and fear. But you have chosen to do it. Fear is not something that spirit can remove from your mind. Sometimes we hear those prayers, please stop me being afraid of love, or please stop me being afraid of flying in a plane. But fear is your own creation. It is your own baby. It is what you worship. It is what you want. And until you realize that you can go through fear to the other side of it and experience life, good things, nothing bad happens, what you had been fantasizing about does not come to pass, then you begin to understand that fear is an illusion. Now, we are not speaking about the fear of things like tigers. This is often what the ego's argument is. You have to be afraid of tigers and criminals and these sorts of things. The ego will look after you if you are in a dangerous situation. For example, if there is a wild creature that is about to pounce, your fight or flight mechanisms will kick in and you will be given ideas, you will be helped. We are speaking about irrational fear, fabricated fear, fantasy fear. When you think of a future situation and it frightens you, it is because you have beliefs in your mind that you have allowed to reside there that are producing that feeling. So for example, if you have had a bad relationship in the past and you now think about getting into another relationship, the ego mind will say, do you remember the last time we did this? It was very unpleasant. Let's not do that again. And the feeling of fear will arise. But spirit will say, you were in a different place then. You were exhibiting a different frequency then, and you have learnt from that experience. You will not let that happen again. Let us try love again, because that is something that we want to experience. And if you listen to that voice, you will not feel fear. But the ego, once a fear belief is indoctrinated into your mind through trauma, whatever kind of trauma and however big a trauma, it is the first voice that you are going to hear. But you are going to have to learn to go through fears and find out that life continues on the other side and it was just an idea, a thin veil of mist that you had to walk through. This being has gone through many levels of fear in doing this work, and she has found out that on the other side, none of those fears have come true. None of those fantasies that her ego said would happen have happened, and she is enjoying this work tremendously But she has gone through veil after fear of fear. But now she realizes that that feeling does not mean anything. It is a shadow of a day gone by, and it must not let you ruin your future. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and I will speak to you again tomorrow. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.